This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Hi, good evening and welcome to Sports Sunday. I am Julian Gibson sitting in for Kelsey Johnson. She went to church this morning and up until news time, folks, she is still in church. Way to go, little sis. Stay close to the master. Well, when he played baseball, he was a master at the game. Last night at the Atlantis Resort, Andre Rogers' baseball story was told, and folks, it simply was amazing.
He was the pioneer, and that's an aspect to his life that a lot of people kind of gloss over, but it was instrumental because we are what we are in baseball and connected to baseball today because of Andre Rogers.
1958 was a big year for Andre. In February, he married his high school sweetheart Eunice Bethel, and by December, the first of his 4 children was born.
And playing shortstop, Andre Rogers. Nobody on now, and Andre Rogers is up. So here's the swing and the drive out in center field for a base hit. Andre Rogers. With a single up the middle of the center field.
We always crowd around the radio to listen to the games when he was playing, especially when he was batting. And those days, TV came along fairly late in the day, so to speak. I remember Jeffrey Jones of Jones Electric got the first color TV in the Bahamas, and we would crowd around this TV watching and waiting for watching him play baseball.
I brought tears to my eyes. That's all I can say. It was awesome. It was I think all the kids in the country, whether they play baseball or not, or just in sports, will get a great feeling from it. It was just an awesome history of the life of Andre.
Still talking baseball, ground was broken on Friday for the new Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. Leading the list of dignitaries in attendance was my Prime Minister.
But Andre Rogers himself was a tall, quiet person who, when he walked into a room, you knew he was there. An imposing figure by stature, an imposing figure by his quiet strength. Someone who is truly a remarkable Bahamian and who, having made an historic contribution by being the first.
Switching to basketball, the New Providence Basketball Association new season 2014-2015 got started last night at the AF Adley Gym. How about the Commonwealth Bank Giants? Boy, they put a good spanking on the Mailboat Cybots, winning the ball game 98-87.
We're here to win a championship. We don't come here to play, for the fun. We lost some key players, and we also picked up some key players. So, in time to come, we'll just continue to build on the chemistry, and that's one of the things we talk about leading to practice with the new crew of guys. We're pretty much happy with the team that we have. So, we got a lot of disciplined fellas. It's just a matter of them getting used to playing with each other, and I think, we should be okay.
Now, President of the New Providence Basketball Association, Keith Belsey Smith, he expects to have a very competitive season.
The expectations are great, and it's evident what you're seeing here tonight. This part in the offseason, there's been a lot of player movement, players that move in the teams, but you'll see now that all the teams, including tonight, they have responded well. They've meshed new players and old players, new plays, etc. And what I see now is more parity in the league, and I think that the teams that are a little bit weaker, they've gotten stronger. So the league, the outcome for this year is great. I believe it'll be more competitive than last season.
And finally in sports, Stephen Bishop Benaby, he's doing his best to improve ladies softball in the country.
Major improvements. We have a lot of young girls. What we're trying to do is have 2 development league games, 2 development teams. We already have 7 established teams, and we have quite a bit of girls still coming on stream, and we have quite a bit of girls that we haven't placed on teams as yet, because our limit is 15 per team. All the 7 teams from last year have 15 players, but we still have players coming who want to play. What we're trying to do is get a development program now where we have girls who aren't up to par yet. They would play in that development league for this year, and then next year they'll move into one of the established teams.
Well, that's all the time for Sports Sunday. Once again, I'm Julian Gibson. Stay tuned. Your better forecast is still to come.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.